This is what happens when you're bad at your job. Much like everyone at Ubisoft.
Every single person.
Not every person. So this is coming to us from gamesindustry.biz. And Ubisoft, they've got 3 strikes here. Number 1, everyone at Ubisoft was like, they got Horizoned. They got Horizoned, where they were like, "Oh,
This was worse than Horizon.
People are excited about our Japanese samurai Assassin's Creed." Regardless of the whole rigmarole, controversy that happened with the characters and stuff. No, I'm just talking about like the track record of the series up to this point, what they showed of the game, and then Sony was like, "You guys want a real game? You guys want a real game? You guys don't want to, don't climb the tower, eagle screech. You don't want that." Ghost of Yote. Anyway, 2025. So they didn't even give a date. And Assassin's Creed Shadow was so scared that they were like, "Fuck, Valentine's Day, I guess."
So I think there was a bigger reason. They definitely did not come away from that presentation and be like, our product is better than that. We don't care. I do think that Ubisoft is looking at Star Wars Outlaws.
That was going to be my next thing.
They're looking at Skull and Bones. They're looking at everything they've had in the pipeline for the last 5 years. And I think with these rumors coming out that Tencent's going to buy them.
That was going to be the third thing.
They're looking at it as, if this doesn't go well, we're selling the company. And they want to give it every single opportunity to go well. Because I don't think I truly think Ubisoft thinks they're good at making video games still. And they are trying to bet on themselves.
But here's the thing. They are. And that's what people miss. Okay? Rainbow Six Siege is one of the all-time great underdog comeback stories that is still going on.
Agreed.
Right? It is a live service game that has far outplayed its coverage. Whatever the hell that term is. Outkick your coverage, right? That's what people say.
Yeah.
Right? The Far Cry series is some of the best open worlding, and each time a new one comes out, not on a yearly release, what's the one thing that everybody looks forward to in a new Far Cry game?
The map.
Who's the villain?
Oh, yeah, that too, I guess.
Right? Oh, they got Gus from Breaking Bad. Cool marketing. Cool. And they're never really the same. Oh, we've got Revolutionary Cuba. Oh, we've got cultists in Montana. Far Cry 5 is the best Far Cry. Don't even try.
Is that where your Montana obsession comes from?
Oh my god. I was at E3 2017 and I played the Fall's End demo. So good. So good. But they also have a bit of an issue where they are making games like Star Wars Outlaws and they're trying to... It's not a live service and it's not a first-person open world, and they're trying to shoehorn it into something, and that's just not what's fitting into the formula of what's working for them, right? That being said, they are quite good at knowing when to walk away from a product. Would they have X-Defiant?
Yeah.
Pull the plug. They rolled the dice, pulled the plug.
Yeah, they concorded it.
Right? That being said, what have you done for me lately, Ubisoft?
Thoughts? I'll wait.
Are we going to get a Division 3? Maybe. I guess. Are we going to get a Far Cry 7? I'm just going to say this idea. And I know I whimper and whine on this all the time. The two best settings on the face of the planet for any game to be set. And it boggles my mind that
If you say Assassin's Creed Miami, I'm going to quit the podcast.
No, but that's amazing. No.
It's just Assassin's Creed, but you're Scarface.
But for like, yeah, exactly. But for like games that aren't Call of Duty, give me a World War II game. I've been saying, give the samurai. No. Give me Assassin's Creed Inglourious Bastards.
You have said that.
I have said that. And it's a fantastic idea. Fantastic idea. Give me Assassin's Creed Wild West. They had such a good kernel of a character with the Native American guy during Assassin's Creed 3 during the Revolutionary War. What an idea. Also, Civil War. Nobody does a Civil War game. Assassin's Creed Civil War? Hell yeah.
I think it might be a little third rail to touch the Civil War. But
to be a Union assassin?
I just think it would be too political to do the Civil War.
But
I don't think they would do American history again.
You're not gonna give me a Wild West Far Cry?
That's an idea.
That's a freebie for you. You tell me there's no good Wild West villains? Oh yeah, there's 2 games all about the Wild West, and they're so good that everybody else was just like, shh, we should not even come close to touching this.
So my complaint with them getting potentially purchased is that they're getting purchased by a company that does all of the things that they tried to do and have been failing at. The big piece of Tencent is their ability to monetize and microtransact a game just brilliantly, to the fault of many, many people's wallets. They have been able to absolutely destroy your wallet with microtransactions and monetization models. Ubisoft's been trying to do that with the ultimate editions, that's season passes in a single player game, the locked content behind paywalls. That stuff hasn't worked for them at all. Not even a little bit. And they've got nothing but negative press and nothing but negative sales numbers from making those types of games. Why would you sell your product to somebody that's just going to turn the dial to 10?
There's this little thing, I don't know if you've heard of it before. It's called money.
Yes, but it's not like you're going away. It's not like the company is going away after they're purchased. You can see that these games don't lend themselves to monetization models like that. It's Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Star Wars Outlaws were 110% a give me $70 and I'll give you 100 hours. And that's it. That's it. Those are the games Ubisoft develops. To double down on the monetization model is just so baffling to me, and I understand that money is obviously the motivator. Why would I get what?
I don't necessarily think that money is the motivator. I think it's bad debt. And hear me out. I think this is proof of the games are too long and too expensive, and I think you're starting to see that Sony can barely afford to make too long, too expensive. But they know if Sony made a Star Wars game, it'd be good. It wouldn't be Outlaws. They made a superhero game. It was Spider-Man. If Ubisoft made a Spider-Man, right? So there's a little bit of comfort on the ROI there. Company like Ubisoft, they got to pay a lot of money for that Star Wars license. One or two of those drop the ball, one or two of those live services, and immediately you're in the red. Too long, too expensive.
So you think this was a business decision where they were like, we don't want more money, we need more money?
Oh, yes.
Well, that is a shame then. And I think in that case, a buyout from another company would do them good because it would free up that cash. They would have an influx of cash, and they'd be able to make the games that they were known for in the way that they should be developed. Tencent's not going to do that.
No, Tencent is going to walk in and say, you guys now work for the Chinese government, and everything you do and say has to be run through us. So, yeah.
Yeah, but politics aside, they run a game the way that Ubisoft is running their games into the ground.
But they make it work. The better version of this would not be Tencent, it'd be MiHoYo, the Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail people. Those people print money. And so does Tencent. Okay, let's be clear.
I mean, are they, besides the politics, are their monetization strategies very different?
No. I'm pretty sure MiHoYo is also controlled by the CCP. Who owns MiHoYo?
Regardless, do you have anything to put a pin into Ubisoft? Because we're about to get into not necessarily a news topic, but a general gaming question.
My pin in Ubisoft is the following. Old West Assassin's Creed, where you play a Native American. You're hunting cowboys. Give me a reverse Blood Meridian, okay? Give me the Revenant, okay? It is so easy. That's it.